Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. I'm going to go ahead and do a general message. Let's see what the energy is like. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? Happy birthday to any Virgo whose birthday is today. Make sure that you comment it down below so that we can wish you a happy solar return. And I also want to send out today condolences to those of you who may have lost or may be thinking about somebody today that maybe you lost in a 9/11, okay? So we send RIPs out to those who lost their lives. But moving forward, Virgos, what do we have for the collective here today, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. I'm going to get a card for now and a card for going forward. And going forward. Bottom of the deck, we have Journey. One is trying to show its face. Bad health, okay. So the first card that is coming out, we have Despair. Going forward, we have Occupation. I'm going to take Bad Health and see what comes out with it, since we have the energy of Despair out here. All right, so number 32 could be significant here, okay. Or 23, it boils down to a 5. There could be someone here who is experiencing some sort of negative changes in their life here. And notice that in the back of this card, you have a sign in the window that says not hiring, okay? So someone here is stressing out about their finances. You have bad health. You have a number 31 or 13, which is like the death. Oh, it's like the death card. I don't know if someone here is kind of like, you know, on their last legs. Doesn't have to be, okay? Now, one of the things that I'm hearing, someone here may be getting treated for something that is deadly. And that could be, you know, different things. But it could just also be someone's mental health, all right? Number 4 could be significant. Yeah, someone could be like, maybe like bedridden or something like that. When I think of the number 4, I mean, it could be somebody in hospital or something like that as well. But moving on, we have Occupation. Number 34, 43 boils down to a 7. 7 of Wands is an energy of standing up for yourself, okay? It's fighting for what you believe in. It's almost like I'm hearing the last man standing. What is this? Just give me 2 cards each card. Someone's name could be Mickey or Nikki. What's Despair? So you have codependency coming out sideways, and it says codependency, it says clingy, needy, rescuer, helper, helped, fixer, chaser, runner, dynamic. It says substance issues and addictions. There could be someone here who makes like trauma bonds with people. It's almost like an energy of a facade. But someone could be in like a polyamorous relationship. What is Despair? We have Bees, and it says hard-working person. It says fertilization. You have life's sustaining. It says sting, sweet situation, growth, provider, fearless, seeking, and it says respected. Now, this could be someone who is hard. I feel like this is someone who, it's almost like an energy of like a double life. I feel like this may be someone who presents themselves one way when it comes to the people that they're around, maybe even family and friends. But behind the scenes, I don't know, I feel like this person has a lot of issues. Now, this could be someone who maybe is always needing your help, or they're always got some sort of situation going on. They're always asking maybe for money or finances. Can you help me out with this? Can you do this? But it's almost like, on the other hand, they want to be seen as someone who is the one to rescue people. Does that make sense? They want to show up as a rescuer, but actually they're the one that needs rescuing. What is bad health? You have trash. The relationship is done. It says time to move on. It says chuck it in the fuck it bucket. Okay. You have trashy behaviors or thinking. It says it is not of further use. I just had like an image. I don't know if someone drives, but someone's car could be really like dirty, or someone may like eat a lot of fast food and things like that. It's like I'm hearing eating on the go. I feel like I'm picking up something a little bit more serious with that energy, but I don't... You have cake. It says festive. It says caution. It says slippery situation. It says birthday party. It says butt curvy. It says something delicious. Reward happening. It says having your cake and eating it too. And then I also see rhino. Can I just say rhino? Because I feel like I'm going to get tongue twisted if I try to say that whole word. Yeah, let me just leave it. I can hear it in my head, but it's just not going to roll off my tongue. Rhino, okay? And it says success, wealth, symbolizing luck and hope. It says reasonable, but it says, does that say, but cantankerous? I was going to say, ain't that a Jamaican word? Ain't that Jamaican slang? Cantankerous. It says beast who allows nothing. It says needs control. It says bouts of moods. It says to stand in their way. This makes me, I almost wanted to say, it kind of makes me think a little bit of like the emperor. I feel like I'm picking up an energy of someone who is like really wants to succeed. This could be like an energy of like the love of money. But unless they're looking at you this way, in terms of someone who is not going to let anything get in their way. When I think of a rhino, I don't feel like there's much you could get past a rhino, right? But show me more, because someone could be having like mood swings and things like that. What is this occupation? What does Virgo need to know? You have the cup. Substance, drink. It says conversing with friends, holding a cup of love, celebrating, knowledge, drinking problems. It says fill your own cup. It says cup half full. Show me more, Spirit. I feel like I'm going to get the same message. I feel like there's someone here who is struggling that may see that you're not. And for some reason, they have this bright idea to maybe come over towards you. And it feels like I'm hearing for stability. Jealousy at the bottom of the deck. The feeling of wanting what someone else has. It says bring anger. It says bring anger at someone because they are better off than you. Exactly. It says not wishing well. It says a wandering eye. I don't know if this is someone who sees that your life is just kind of free flowing here with the fun card. Yeah, nail. Building, not solid. Needs securing, build over. Painful but truthful. Communication, nail in the coffin. All right, Virgos. Give me one more card for occupation. Flipped in the reverse. In the upright, it says blue, depression, sadness, water, intuition, open spaces, and inspiration. Why did that blue card come in the reverse? Bottom of the deck, you got player, beware, showboat, slick talker, temptation, weakness, weak in the knees. It says clear thinking needed. It says one night stand. It says one night stand sort of person. Yeah, be careful. Someone may have their eye on you. Give me one for that blue in the reverse. It came out. The exact two cards I just read turned over. This may be someone who is going to try mirroring your energy, mirroring your mood. But I'm hearing don't be fooled. Let's get some cards. Someone could be dealing with someone who maybe works in the police department or the Navy, or someone who wears a particular uniform here. Could be someone who is in trouble with the law. Yeah, be careful. You got shelter from the storm. A place you feel safe in. But then you also have control and domain. It's like someone may have some sort of plans, right, to behave a certain way until they get their feet back underneath the table, till they get comfortable, or you get comfortable with them, or let down your guards, and then... Spirit, what is this for Virgo? What and who is this for Virgo? What are we getting stuck? Yeah, the Moon and the Ace of Cups. Coming out sideways, you have the Two of Wands. You have the Emperor, Aries, Taurus energy. You see that Ace of Wands he has in his hand, and he's looking out to the horizon. It's like, I have a plan. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Someone has a plan. What does Virgo need to know? You have the Nine of Pentacles landed on the Two of Wands, okay? So you are coming out here as someone who is independent, self-sufficient and that. So I do see the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, but I see it with the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Someone may have been going through some sort of struggles here. Let's see where you fit into this. What's the Two of Wands? Six of Pentacles. Too many cards. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Death. Something could have something to do with Aries. I almost went to say Taurus. I heard it, so Taurus. But Leo or Sag. Scorpio. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. What's the Six of Coins? I feel someone needs a handout, but let's see. Queen of Pentacles, that would make the Seven of Pentacles energy. I see a Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if someone's planning on using, like I said, emotions here to get something out of a situation. Four of Swords is suffering in silence. Someone here could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. But give me one card for the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. Stand your ground here. Protect that which you have built. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Wands can talk about competition. Someone doesn't like how you're standing or how you can do something on your own. Nine of Pentacles energy. This is like enjoying life's little luxuries. What's the Seven of Wands? The Page of Wands. This makes the Eight of Wands energy. So this is an energy of Virgos. Keep moving forward, okay? You have the energy of the Ten of Wands here. There's something about you being free and unencumbered. What's this Emperor with trash? Respectfully. The Ace of Swords. Show me more. The Ten of Wands. I just picked up the Ten of Wands energy. What's the Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands? The Five of Cups, yeah. Someone's going through some sort of difficulties. What's the Ace of Swords? The Eight of Wands. I feel like there's, I feel like someone may want to come and communicate here with you. You got the Tower at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles energy here. Ace of Cups with the Hangman. Someone's looking at this. Makes me think of like the stay away energy, but one on the Ace of Swords. This is giving this energy where for some of you, you may be dealing with someone who just hates to see you win. Ace of Swords is the Page of Wands. Came right back out. Someone sees that you're having some sort of victory. Again, the energy of communication though. You have the Two of Wands. You got the Queen of Swords. And then you have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, there's something here about you. I don't know if it's something you're saying with the Queen of Swords. Page of Wands. Give me one more on this Queen of Swords, Page of Wands. Yeah, Five of Swords with the Empress and the Ten of Swords. I just... Oh, Virgos, especially feminines. This could be, especially if you're already single, okay? I'm not necessarily maybe speaking to some of you that are in a relationship, or this may be someone who is outside of your relationship if you know that you have a strong relationship with somebody and it's going well. But for those of you that may be single, I don't know if this is a time where it may be a good idea to stay single and stay focused. Confirmation. Oh, wow. Okay. I see something else here. I don't want to scare nobody, okay, but it may not be something that ends in somebody losing their life or something like that, okay? It could just be, but I don't know if I see something here about like a surgery or something like that. I don't know if it's a case where someone is not going to be happy with some results, or I don't know if it's a case where, like I said, maybe someone doesn't make it out of something. It may not be surgery. It may be just, maybe it's like an elderly person that kind of goes in hospital and really and truly they just don't come out. Woosah. Moving on. No, show me what this Five of Cups is first. I also see here, Virgos, I don't know if somebody has some sort of plan to come and give you something for your birthday with this cake, okay? I don't know. You may not want to accept something from someone, or I don't know if someone's going to get disappointed. Empress, yeah, Five of Swords. What's this Five of Cups? What is the Five of Cups, Spirit? Flipped in the reverse, whatever it is. Landed on that Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you got the Page of Cups in the reverse. Oh, you got the Magician in the reverse. And you got Justice in the reverse. So you see, if someone here is experiencing some sort of bad news or something like that, or they feel like there is some sort of unfairness going on around them here, it looks like it's punishment. Karma. This is someone who may be guilty of something. They're dishonest. This is someone who has a lack of accountability. The Magician in the reverse. This could be some sort of dark spell work, but it could also just be someone who is a manipulator. They use their powers, or they use their gifts, or whatever it is, their charm, whatever it is, right? Then we see something about a slick talker. I don't know if it was in this reading. But they use whatever they have in a negative way. It's to get things out of people. It's to get things to go, to get the outcome that they want in situations. You could be dealing with a narcissist. Because there's also maybe someone who is feeling less than for whatever reason. And it could be because they may be comparing themselves to you, which I feel like is something that nobody should do. We're all different. We're all here for different reasons. And that is what we need to focus on. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Give me 3 cards to describe this person. I see confession. I see liar. Actually fell out. Some of you that did land on that Six of Pentacles, so be careful of people that are saying, you know, can you borrow me this? And if you know that if you know within your heart that you can't 100% trust this person, maybe it'll be wise not to lend anything to them because you may not get it back. I see health at the bottom of the deck. Be careful someone doesn't try to come towards you and lie about their health just to get in the door. Wouldn't that be a sick individual? Who is this? Manifest. And you have honeymoon. One more. Yeah, honeymoon and vacation. Ooh, health came out and hit bad health. Health issues could arise. What is liar and manifest? Gold digger. Yeah, exactly. They see you manifesting something and they want peace of it. What is health? Health issues could arise. You have it flew right out the deck. Fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have coming out sideways. It says no. And look at that. What's behind it? Commitment. Spirit says, Heavy on the gold digger. What's the Nine of Pentacles? What is the Nine of Pentacles, Spirit? The Six of Cups landed on the Six of Pentacles. 66 could be significant here, or 99. You also have the Four of Wands, and then you have the Lovers. There was something very similar that came out in this who to stay away from. But who was ever in that message seemed really obsessed and, yeah, just determined. But the Lovers landed on the Two of Wands, so there may be something here about a choice when it comes to lovers. Maybe this is an energy where some of you kind of, maybe there is a soulmate coming in. Or maybe you're just in a place, for those of you who are single and not interested in a relationship, maybe you're just in a place where it's just peaceful, right? You may have a nice home. You may just be someone who, you know, you look after your kids, or maybe depending on what age you are, maybe you have grandchildren. What is this over here, Spirit? Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Star. What is that energy over there? Six of Cups, Four of Wands, the Lovers. feel like for some of you, Spirit is saying it's that energy of something may be worth waiting for. Someone else may be worth waiting for. Someone who's more aligned with you. Death card. The Strength card. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like you know, need to stay in your power. Stay in that energy of confidence here. Believing in yourself. Staying focused. Could be on work. I do see the Two of Cups though at the bottom of the deck. But you have the Hangman behind it. What is the Death, the Strength, and the Eight of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like for a lot of you, this is a time where you need to be seizing opportunities when it comes to your career, businesses, projects, things you're trying to get off the ground, things that you've already invested in and mastered here. All right, what is the energy going forward? Well, I see the wheel, the Ferris wheel. That always makes me think of the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, book, studying. It says facts, some to light. I'm sure that's meant to say come to light. It says researching for the details. It says read a good book. It says learning. It says getting needed info. Energy going forward. We have hey. It says see your value. It says make the most of the day. It says successful end. Profitable business. It says necessity and hard work. It says don't work for pennies. You have horse, and instantly it makes me think of something moving quickly. Okay, but the horses, you know, I mean, I guess they can go at a slow pace as well. But it says horse, and it says high horse. So again, that makes me think of the Six of Wands. It says dependable to own. It says determined. It says faulty foundation. It says in need of work. It says workhorse. It says fine outside, unstable inside, proud. So could this be that person coming in on their high horse? But didn't I say something about there's an energy here where this is someone who would present themselves a certain type of way to you, to family, to the outside world, but on the inside, I heard bad apple. Maybe this is just someone that needs to work on themselves, right? Instead of somebody thinking they can come and jump on your bandwagon, they need to focus on making their own bandwagon stronger. You got horse and hay here. Energy going forward. You have pot, sweet reward. It says treating yourself. Isn't that like the Nine of Pentacles energy? So even if I line these cards up with the main cards that is behind them, right? Pot, sweet reward, treating yourself, something desirable. It says recreational. It says giving into temptation. Yeah, I feel like this is what somebody wants you to do because you are successful in something, or your life is just sweet, like it says. You're able to treat yourself with little things, enjoying life's little luxuries. You got the horse, high horse with the Emperor energy. So this is also giving this energy where someone here feels entitled. I should be in that position. No, mate, and even if you should be in that position, right? Number one, you shouldn't be seeing it as a competition. Number two, you probably would be sitting in that position if you had done the work, if you had made the right choices. Hay is sitting with the Two of Wands. See, while you've been out here defending something, while you've been out here focused, Virgos, this person needs to ask themselves, what have they been out here doing? I'm hearing why you've been out here in isolation. Okay. Virgos, Spirit, do we want to give them a card for going forward? Do we have a card of advice? No, I think I'm going to leave it there. Virgos, that's what I have for you. I do hope that something has resonated or given you some sort of confirmation. I feel like these messages that are coming out today is just to kind of give you that reminder of you are going in the right direction. Okay, Virgos, don't feel like your ancestors and angels ain't watching over everything. So, if this is where we part, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit that hype button. But Virgo, stay safe. Love and light, guys.